Today we will have a special lecture by Srila Prabhupada on occasion of Varaha Dwadashi.
Next is a lecture given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, on the appearance day of Lord Varaha.
Today, Varaha Dwadashi, appearance of Krishna's taking the incarnation of Varaha, both Kesavadhita, Sukara Rupa, Jaya Jagadisha. Ramadimurtishu Kalanyamena Tistan Nanavataram Akaradhuvanishu Kintu Kristasam Samavava Paramapamanu Govindamani Samtama. Krishna, Govinda, Adipurush, the original person, he is taking various forms, Ramadimurtishu especially, Sri Rama, Parshurama, Balarama, and Dasurathi Rama. So this Rama means enjoyment. So Krishna's enjoyment. It does not mean Krishna has appeared as the Lord. It does not mean he is suffering. Everything is Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavita. Sometimes a big man becomes a horse. There is a very nice, interesting story that the big Prime Minister, Gladstone, English, Prime Minister Gladstone. Yes. So, somebody came to see him for an interview. So the servant informed the visitor that the Prime Minister is now busy, he has to wait. So he was waiting, he was big man. So 1 hour passed. So he became inquisitive, so with the little opening of the door, he wanted to see how is this man is engaged. I am waiting for 1 hour. So he saw that the Prime Minister has become a horse taking his grandchild on the back and is playing like a horse. And the important visitor is waiting for 1 hour. So this is enjoyment. The Prime Minister is not the horse, but he is enjoying taking his grandchild on the back, and he was playing like a horse, and the grandchild was hut. This was his engagement. So similarly, because he has become the horse of his grandchild, he is not horse, he is enjoying. That is enjoyment. Similarly, when Kesavadhita Sukara Rupa or Kesavadhita Varaha Rupa does not mean that he is Varaha or he is crocodile or he is something like that. No. He is everything. But that is not by karma. When we become crocodile, that is karma, punishment. We are now human beings. It may be next life I become a crocodile according to karma, be forced by the laws of nature. Just like in Honolulu, Hawaii, we see so many young boys, they're enjoying the surfing in the middle of the ocean, struggling. So, our karma, if we are practiced to that way, then at the time of death, I shall think of those in the mid-ocean, swimming and struggling. Then Krishna will give opportunity to become aquatic. Very easily we can remain within the water. That is the laws of nature. Jang jang vapi smaran loki tajattanti kalevaram. So our taking the shape of crocodile or boar or something animal, that is karma. But that is a horse, real horse is karma. But the Gladstone's becoming a horse, that is not karma, that is enjoy. We should understand like that. That when Kesavadhita, Kurma Sharira or Varaha Sharira is not forced by karma. Namam karmani limpanti, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. Name karma phalespriha. He is self-sufficient. So, everything is enjoyment. We are also seeking enjoyment because we are part and parcel of Krishna. So, Anandamaya Bhyasa, Krishna is part and parcel, the same quality. Krishna is seeking enjoyment, and we are also seeking enjoyment. But we can enjoy together in the spiritual world without any hamper, without any impediment. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavitavhi stabhi jaiva nijarupataya khaladhi goloka eva nivasati akhilatma bhuto govindavadi purisamto. When we dance with Krishna in the Goloka Vrindavan, both of us are enjoying. Krishna is enjoying, we are also enjoying. But if we want to enjoy independent of Krishna, or to imitate Krishna, or to become Krishna, then it is Maya. Then it is Maya. So this material world means the same enjoying spirit is there within me. But if I want to become Krishna or enjoy independently, then it is Maya. So therefore, we should enjoy with Krishna. That is the aim of. The same thing is there. The Krishna comes therefore, personally, appears and exhibits his enjoying love in Vrindavan. He brings his friends, his girlfriend, boyfriend, everything. His father, his mother, and shows that the enjoyment which you are seeking, that is there in the spiritual world with me. See how I am enjoying. So that we may have our brain clear that if we enjoy Krishna, we can enjoy the dance, the paternal love, the conjugal love, the friendly playing with boys, with animals, in the garden, in the forest, in the water. Same thing is there. Everything is there, all this sporting, but spiritual. So, this is Krishna's Leela. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavita. So we are seeking pleasure within this material world. That is imitation. That is not real enjoyment. But the basic principle of enjoyment is there. Here, there is imitation, enjoyment, love between young boy, young girl. So where from it comes? It is there in Krishna. Otherwise how it can come? It is not possible. Janmadasya jataha. This loving exchange between young boy, young girl is there. Krishna is also enjoying there. The gopis, the young girls, Krishna is young. The exchange of love between father and son, mother and son, the exchange of love between friend and friend, the exchange of love between animal and man. We keep so many animals. Krishna is also enjoying with the cubs. Sometimes with other animals also. Same thing is there. It is simply imitation here. Otherwise, everything is there in the spiritual world. We are mistaking here karma phalavadha. But here is no inability in the spiritual world. Here it is full of inabilities. You see that Krishna is enjoying with the gopis, but there is no inability. There is no pregnancy, there is no abortion. That is the beauty. And the material world, the love is turns into lust, desire, and it entails so many difficulties. Janamaithunadi grihamedi sukham mitucham kandayanena karayo divadukha dukkha. Here, sex life means entails so many sufferings. But there is no sex life in the spiritual world, but the pleasure is there. That is the difference between material and spiritual. Therefore, there is restriction. Sex life is there. But a tuberculosis patient, if he enjoys sex life, he'll die very soon. Without sex life, he could live for some years. Everyone will die. So, for tuberculosis patient, sex life is strictly prohibited. So when there is prohibition, just like in the material world, there is prohibition. No sex life. Because we are patient here, tuberculosis patient. If we enjoy sex life, then we'll die. Die means we are already dead. Because we have to accept this dead body. This body is dead. But so long I am within this body, simply it is moving. Just like motor car. Motor car is a lump of matter. But when the driver is acting, it is moving. Similarly, this body, by Maya, we are thinking that this body is living. It is not living, it is dead. From the very beginning, it is dead. And when the soul will go away, it will appear its real identity dead. Otherwise it is dead. Therefore Krishna says that you are lamenting on this body. Oh, you are such a rascal. Nanu Suchanti Pandita. Those who are learned, they do not care for this body. Either dead or alive, it is dead matter. So why should you lament for this dead matter? Asacchānanusutastam prajñāmādāṃ svās. Gatāsum agatāsum cha nanusutanti pandita. This is spiritual life. When we are not at all concerned with this body, material body, and that is the beginning of spiritual life. And so long we are interested with the dead lump of matter, and without any information of the spirit soul within it, that is material. This is the difference between material life and spiritual life. One who is in ignorance, without any knowledge of the spirit soul, and identifying with this body and trying to enjoy life, he is implicated. Life after life will change and enjoy in different ways. What's the enjoyment? The enjoyment is eating, sleeping, sex and defense. So either you become one little insect or you become Brahma. The same enjoyment in different forms. Therefore, punah charvita charvanana. Repeating the same process. Eating, sleeping, mating, and But there is a life eternal, which is not this eating, sleeping, but another enjoyment, ananda chinmaya rasa. We can get it. So therefore, in this life, we should understand, we should be little sober, that this is our disease condition. I am eternal. Na hannate hannamane sarire. Why I am put into this condition of birth, death, old age and disease? This is my disease. This is not healthy condition. So one who is sober, Dhira, he understands that this is my tuberculosis disease state. We should restrict all this so-called material happiness and prepare for the spiritual life, eternal life. That is a human consciousness. Otherwise we are in darkness. Mudha. Duskitina mudha. Naradhava. Life is lost. So, Krishna has so many leelas, activities. Krishna is not different from his activities, they are absolute. So, these are the occasions we can hear about his activities. We are benefited. Therefore he plays sometimes as Meena Sarira, as Varaha Sarira, as Kurma Sarira, Ramadi Muttisikara Niyamena. There are hundreds and thousands of incarnations. Advaita Yachyati Anadi Ananta Rupam. Just like you cannot count the waves of the river. It is going on continually. Similarly, the incarnation of Krishna is going on eternally. So many. If you take the opportunity of hearing Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu, about Vishnu's Leela activities, and if you simply stick to the Nirakar Brahma, what we shall hear? Therefore they fall down. These Mayavadis, who simply take seriously the impersonal feature of Krishna, because there is no Leela. The Brahma, Brahma, Hang, Brahma, Brahma. How long it will go on? It will be happy. But when it takes to Krishna's personal activities, there are newer, and multi and many. Then we get the opportunity of hearing Krishna. Then you stick. Otherwise, if I simply become understood about the Brahma feature, it will be happening. Because we want to seek ananda, pleasure. So in the impersonal feature, there is no pleasure. Just like in the sky, even if you take a very nice aeroplane and simply fly in the sky, you will be very much displeased. That is our practical experience. If you go in the sea and for months together remain in the sea, you will be very much sick. We want pleasure. We want pleasure, variety. That is Krishna's desire. He also discovers varieties of pleasure. And if we join with him, we also enjoy the varieties of pleasure eternally in the spiritual world. That is success of life. Thank you very much.